Do you ever feel like you're not understood? Like you are the only person for who things seem to work differently? It's like everyone got the memo on Earth except for you. Some very basic things like how to work out, to how to do your work, or how to manage your life. It is because we're dealing with a different kind of people. And I'm not talking in terms of Gen Z or millennials. I really mean people for who things seem to work in a unique way. Like things only work if you do it in this weird, intuitive, special kind of way. And no one else can quite copy it as well. Now I'm not talking about snowflaking, because this is not about sensitivity or hurt feelings at all. It is about blueprints. And it is frustrating because people are telling you in every kind of way in life, like, you need to do it like this. And they'll have this system like it goes A, then B, then C, then D. And you can only do it in this weird way. Like I need to start at Y and then move to the B. And yeah, that works for me. And most people don't even come to this part because they're taught their entire lives to do the A, B, C, D, E. And not really succeeding in it in any way. And I seriously mean that they can only do it in this way. And it sucks because it works for you, but not for other people. I'm just trying to tell you here today that it is alright to have a different way of going about things. Because there are people who are frankly designed differently these days. It is nothing new necessarily, but it is for sure much more frequently in these years. And I'm telling you, I spent my entire fucking life doing it the way people want it from me. It didn't work. I'm also not here to say like, this is my life, so this is how it works for others. But I've seen this in a lot of other people. And I see that they find it hard to recognize in themselves. Because you really have to move out of like your environment, your group of friends and your family and your work environment to be like, I need to do this differently. To even come to the point where you are finding out like, oh, I just have this weird thing where I need to do it like this. Because people are frankly not understanding it, and they're not really to blame either, because it does work for like the rest of the freaking universe. So why doesn't it work for you? And I don't want to go too deep in this, but it just does. Come to terms with who you really are. And I am so not talking about skipping basics in, for example, learning languages or learning a sport or anything like that. I'm really saying different way. For example, I suck at small talk, like for real. I can only go to the core of conversations and be like, this is what we're really talking about. The rest just bores me. I can only do my job in a certain way where I feel like this is how I need to talk to people and connect to them. And everybody in teams that I've worked with at some point accepted that and were really seeing the value in that. But man, it cost a lot of years of finding out like I cannot do it like the other co-workers. So I work in psychiatric clinics and now with problematic youth. And yeah, there's a way you need to treat these people according to books, according to schools, according to your co-workers. They'll all be like super correct in talking to them, and they'll be using like professional terms in way of speaking. And guess what? It doesn't connect to the people at all. Like I said, I can only be with someone if I really connect to them. So I will just be there, be myself, with all my flaws, instead of trying to be like, hey, I know how life works. Because like, you know, do we really? And guess what? These people felt really understood by me. And a lot of them have seen me as a person to confide in. Sometimes as the only person they would confide in a team. And I can name so many more examples. It's not even based on an opinion. It's just like, this is some supernatural truth to you and only to you and not to other people. And it's kind of hard talking to other people about it because of that. So you also need to let go that you are going to be understood by other people. Just do your thing and, you know, give also yourself some time and space to really figure your way out. And then let the work shine through you. Like eventually, if it is the best way, it will turn out to be that way. And it will reap its rewards or not, but don't look to it for other people. In some shape, way or form, we are all different and unique to one another. But, you know, for some people like me and that I've seen in a lot of people, it is so vastly different. And I don't care really, to be honest. You know, if you're one of these persons and you're like, oh shit, like everything is different for me. Or at least a lot of the fundamentals. But being as unique as you are, there's one thing only you can do in this world. That is for everyone though. So don't limit yourself to others and find your way in it. But don't ever let someone tell you that it needs to work a certain way if it doesn't work for you. Like, why would you do that? It is a solo journey and it's a powerful one. It's really amazing because you're gonna be like uniquely you, and that's so cool. Like, come on. Anyway, I hope this video helped you out. If you still have any questions about it, feel free to comment or message me in any way. Stay yourself. Bye bye.